Hello, and welcome to day 3 of Let's Play Under a Killing Moon. Now, we actually got to just the start of day 3 last time, and we saw Tex being hit over the head to get the statuette that he just retrieved from Eddie Ching's apartment, because he left it in the car with the windows down, as you do.
Yeah,
Let's go to that episode. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose your first rule of life, really. I mean, you don't leave a statuette, an invaluable statuette, in a car for... With the window, I mean, he's seen where he lives. There's
Don't worry.
It's everywhere.
Don't worry, it's invaluable.
Dear. Right, let's pop downstairs. Talk to Chelsea about it. Did you see me get mugged?
Talk to me, handsome.
Ask her about the mugging.
Sorry, Tex, I didn't see a thing. You know, I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Well, that was useless. Thanks a lot.
God, what a waste of a human being.
I know, really. I mean, you stand there all day.
She looks a lot nicer than the Cambridge Evening News woman that used to university. Cambridge Evening News.
You will buy a copy, otherwise you will be exterminated.
Yeah, she wasn't a Dalek, but you know. That was really boring news though. It was like pigeon run over in Trumpington Street, something like that.
Okay, let's go in here. The pizza place.
Oh, Tex, why can't all the men be like you?
Because then you wouldn't be able to tell who anyone was. Mock humility. Let's go for.
What do you mean, broke, stubbly, and undependable?
Listen, Tex, you are a dream compared to that pig husband of mine. Sal's gone too far this time, and I've got to do something about him. It's humiliating the way he's been flaunting his latest affair with some floozy. If I had some hard proof he's been sleeping around, I could finally divorce him and get some money from him.
It's slightly psychotic, but I'm annoyed that there's no option to set fire to her hair, because I think that would really go up a treat.
Yeah.
You know, it really is a huge oversight on the part of the game designers that they didn't include a set fire to Fran's hair option.
It must be 99% hairspray.
Yeah, they should realise people want to do things like that, you know, unusual activities.
You know, for this new game that they're developing, I'm going to suggest that bring back Fran and give us an option to set fire to her hair.
Ah, yes.
Right, so husband's been sleeping around. Double entendre, because the other ones sound a bit. Meh.
You know, Fran, a good PI like myself can come up with hard proof in his sleep.
I bet you can, mister. And that's why I'd like to make a deal with you. I saw you get jumped last night. Sal told me to keep quiet and that telling you would put my life in danger. But I'm willing to talk if you'll get me some proof that Sal is having an affair. Then I could divorce him and get some of the money he's been hiding away all these years.
Did you try looking behind a cupboard?
Or under a mattress, for that matter. Or maybe in his bank account, perhaps.
Maybe. Oh, see, all of these problems are so simple if you just think them through.
Yeah. Sadly, no one in Tex Murphy's universe has a brain.
Oh dear. Because it got burnt out when the last person set fire to her hair.
Yeah, it's a common occurrence, Fran's hair being set alight.
Shaking it.
You drive a hard bargain, Francesca. But I need a lead on my case, so I'll see what I can dig up on Sal.
I don't know anything about the girl Sal is seeing. I've gone through his things, but haven't been able to find anything except for this note. I think it's meant to be a coded message. I'm sorry I don't have anything more for you to work with. Let me know when you've got something.
Right, let's have a look at the note.
I set fire to her hair, but it didn't seem to jog her memory.
I'd heard that Fran was hot stuff, but this was ridiculous. Anyway, so we've got to know Z equals A, V equals E, J equals B, blah, 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 blah. So it doesn't look like a coded message, it looks more like a key to a coded message. Let's take that back. So we need a lead on Sal. Let's go into the brew and stew. See if he's been in there.
Too bad you don't like fresh brains, mate. Hot off the grill.
Because everyone wants the shakes.
Let's ask him about... Let's try the mugging.
Franny told me you got whacked. I haven't heard any word on the street about who would have done it.
Wonder if he has any cool whip.
Can you imagine eating in a place like that? Oh, this would make you vomit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just his face.
I remember there was a girl who worked in McDonald's when I was at university, and she had these veins coming down from one nostril, which really put me off the burgers. I thought I'd just add that.
What, like veins hanging out of a nostril?
No, just like if you sort of varicose veins coming down from the nostril.
Oh, right, I see.
It's an odd place to get them.
I think sort of like nasal piles. Or
probably when I was biting into the Big Mac, the kind of vein network of veins on the lettuce probably reminded me of her nose. It's got a horrible experience. This game is evoking deep memories.
Oh dear. It's actually a kind of therapy. Oh dear. Let's ask about Sal.
As a matter of fact, he just left. You'd probably be interested to know that he tore up a note and left it in the trash.
Louis tells me he just took the garbage and dumped it in the trash can just outside the brew and stew.
Hmm.
I wonder where we should go and look for that note.
Hang on. Didn't he just explain and then Tex explained as well?
Yeah. I just put it in the trash.
Well, you know,
He just told me that he's put it in the trash.
You gotta think of global audiences here.
Let's look.
These must be the note scraps Louis told me about.
Really?
No, it just happened to look the same.
Right, so I've got to make this note. I'll try and do it.
Oh, it's like reconstructing Stasi shredded notes.
Yes, I often do that.
Can you rotate them, or do you have to read it sideways?
So we need to find out who all the informers are.
Talk amongst yourselves.
What terrible weather we're having. It's the most British thing I can think of saying.
The main problem with trying to do this is it's an encoded message, so you can't even try and make words. You just have to sort of get the shapes right.
This seems cruel and unusual.
Do the corners first.
At the top there, we've got a corner with text on. There we go.
Regency something.
Service. No, I think there's another word somewhere. Goes in there. Ooh, Ausia. Vowel. Guzzer.
Some of these letters seem to be gigantic, whereas the others seem to be tiny.
Yeah, I think
well,
this
that's
is like
heading.
the letter. Yeah. It's like letterhead. Really cheap letterhead. It's just a small line of text.
Can't believe they've given you this task. Even I think the Stasi stuff is in plain text, a lot of it. And this, Regency Escort Service. Does that mean prostitutes or something non-saucy in this game?
Maybe it's cheap hire cars or something.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Sorry. I'll just go
cheap hire cars for prostitution.
I think it does mean ladies of the...
It does?
Yes.
Yeah. Ladies of
ill
the
repute.
negotiable virtue.
I was going to say ladies of the night, but that makes them sound more like vampires.
Maybe this is like Fran's second job.
I don't
No,
know.
not actually, a third job next, like being some kind of fire juggler.
See,
That's why she wears the
was...
hat, maybe. So, look, I'm not a prostitute, I've got a silly hat.
See, Sal, her husband, she thinks he's sleeping around, so why would he hire her as an escort?
Well, strange things happen in this game, like affairs that happen in your husband's office for no reason.
Oh dear. I thought I was going to do this really quickly, but...
No, it'll just take forever. This will be like
love.
2 parts of a video. Just you fucking about with this message.
Oh, okay, look, the one in the top left goes into the bottom left chunk of the page there.
We need more people like that. String there taking the initiative.
Well, so, who is Sonia at the bottom? Just above resume, like I was in the bottom right corner.
And actually, bottom left, the bit that says XP, that goes under love, I think.
There's a lot of love in it, isn't it? Mind you, it is an escort service, so...
Maybe those are going to say and. I don't know. I can't remember.
Love XP.
So is this
Love
like some sort of
XP.
pathetic
It's like
Caesar thing or something?
Microsoft propaganda from... Although it's like prophetic Microsoft propaganda from 1993. Sorry, what were you saying, String?
He wasn't saying anything. He was being silent.
Oh, sorry, I was talking with the mouse thingy. Yeah, the bit that says ALHV on the left, that goes under the bit at the top right that says SIAC.
How can you tell these things?
It's obvious. Yeah, on the left-hand side, and then move it up under SIAC, which is the top right part of the message. There you go.
Ah, I think you're a little bit behind me. When you said that, I'd already... No, sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
You said it, and I did it, but then you were still saying... That goes there.
the bit that says... Sorry, the bit that says Wubhavug over on the right goes to the right of SIAC.
SIAC.
It does.
What a terrible message.
Okay. And that fits in there.
I'm getting there now. There may be a moment where I have to juggle these bits around so they're in the close enough place, but I think it's fairly... what's the word? Fairly understanding. There we go. Oh, there's no voiceover for that, so I'll do it. That completes it. Now that... Oh, fuck, it's gone.
So do we have to decrypt it using frequency analysis, or is the game not that exciting?
Well, we combine the key...
Oh, they've given you a key.
For some of the letters. So we have... Yi Uain Siaf Wiberhead. I well Hial. It's Welsh, I think. Yulu.
Oh yeah, I can read this perfectly, don't worry.
Al Lu Hipuli Wa Lu Yodia Gale Vilio Al Lu Pahabao Louis Yahib Lidar Huaukia.
Okay, so it's fine for you to piss about and assemble the letter, but no, when you want to come to translate it, yeah, then it just gives you the easy option.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have to do a frequency analysis of the message.
Yeah.
So... Gale Geodiot Gale. That could be Golden Gate, because there's a Golden Gate Hotel just at the end of the road. Let's change that to a T. Let's make that golden.
Are you actually feigning ignorance? Because I just get the feeling you've probably played this game like 50 times.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember exactly what the message is. I'm just going.
Okay.
That's probably going to be the. That's either on or in. Let's try it
I
in.
think the L for Y at the top should be an L, so it's like Lowain.
I think that's probably we. We have.
We have confined.
Confirmed, probably.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Appointment. With.
Hopper appointment.
The password. Today. Is silicon. Silicon. Your appointment with Chastity at the suite in the Golden Gate Hotel at the usual time. The password today is silicon. Right.
What an ironic name.
Yeah. So.
I don't know, the Caesar cipher. How pathetic. At least you could have used a keyword or something.
The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific. Its halls are still sturdy, and the walls have worn well. But there's nobody living inside.
Okay.
Oh, can we just never have him sing again?
Ardo Newpop is a gigantic goon who works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel. Ardo's no rocket scientist. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is.
Boob tube hobnobbing. Let's try that, because I've no idea what it is. Actually, I wonder if we can die. Let's just save the game.
I don't quite understand that, really. Maybe there's some kind of cosmetic surgery upstairs, and they just send the boobs up a kind of pneumatic tube. And then you're supposed to hobnob this tube.
Anything good on the tube today?
Uh-huh. I'm watching the Captain Wallaby show, and he's so funny.
Show some interest.
Captain Wallaby, your favorite show?
It's my third favorite show. My favorite is the Inspector Burns Fire Safety Show.
Name-dropping fib.
Name-dropping fib.
You know,
That reminds
Ardo,
me of someone.
Inspector Burns and I are really good friends.
You are? Wow! I'd do anything to meet Inspector Burns.
Oh, look at this in our list of items. Inspector Burns disguise. Lie shamelessly.
Look, Ardo, if you'll answer some of my questions, I might bring Inspector Burns in to meet you. Would you like that?
Okay. I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' Fire Safety Show is going to be on pretty soon.
Just a little bit of trivia. The person playing Ardo is Aaron Connors, the person who wrote the story for this. So let's ask him.
Strange.
About
Why is he so
Sal.
freakishly tall?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, he doesn't know what Sal Lucido is. Try mugging.
I never heard nothing about that.
Right, let's end the conversation. Right, we need a different tack to get in. So we could probably use that.
God, it waves.
Let's have a look at that again.
That's horribly creepy.
It's still not a real human face, though. It's some kind of horrible bag or something. That's not going to fool anyone, is it? You can't go in a building with like a horrible zombie mask on and a fireman's outfit. Expect them to think, "Oh, you're coming."
Well, it's Inspector Burns, and the point is that he's horribly burnt.
Right now, yes, now it's all comes flooding back, and all of its 1990s glory, of course.
Oh dear.
With non-burnt hands, of course.
Yeah.
Well, no hands at all.
I think we need to go in again.
No lower body either.
This guy comes up to me and says he don't like you hanging around here. So he gives me a bunch of money and says he'll pay me more if I keep you out of here until he goes away.
Ardo's not gonna let me into those rooms at the hotel. But I've got that Inspector Burns costume. Maybe I'll try it on him next time I go in.